was sure swell, Tom, and having you and Fuzzy here on the roundup has sure kept things lively.
It's been a lot of fun.
It looks like Jim Madison's put one over on Tom and me.
How come?
He sends word for us to get to the Bower M pronto. He don't show, and then you put us to work.
He ain't set foot on this spread since he left to show Dennis Clark the way to Parker's diggings. Here comes someone.
Oh, it's Madison.
And it looks like he's hurt. Take it easy. I sent for the lone rider, did he?
I've been waiting for you, Jim. Let's get him over by the fire. Start the water boiling.
The trouble started when Clark showed that nugget that he got in Parker's diggings. That's why I sent for you to meet me, Tom.
You don't know what happened to Clark?
No. He disappeared like a puff of smoke. That's all the information I've got to give you.
Well, it's enough.
There's been some tall yarns told about Parker's diggings.
We're going to see how much truth there is in them. Come on, we're heading for Parker's diggings.
An idea.
Boy, that was sure close there. Just get you right along the edge of your ear.
Well, so help me Hannah. You're about the likeliest looking hunk of rock and dirt I've staked out in 20 years.
That old coot gets down to Spring Valley to file his claim, he'll get the surprise of his life. Moosehide Larson's plenty tough. He's liable to raise a rumpus. Well, if he does, the same thing will happen to him as happened to those others that staked a claim too close to Parker's diggings. Let's go down and see what boundaries he's claimed. Get that description into Sinclair pronto, so we can have that claim recorded before Moosehide gets to town. Put down those other notices and we put these into place. I thought you said we were headed for Parker's diggings.
We are. It's in Spring Valley.
Well, how much further we got to go?
About 5 miles.
And that last 5 miles we covered was the longest I ever rode.
They must have measured it as the crow flies.
Kind of quiet, ain't it?
Yeah.
Told you to get out and stay out. You can't do this to me. Come on, let me go. Let go of me. All right.
Hey, Pop, wait a minute. You're getting too old to fight. You hurt any? Well, I got the rheumatism in the joints. My liver's a little out of kilter. Why, I'm a raring to get it that laughing on you. Say, that goes for you, too. Come on. Put up your dukes. Come on, get him up there before I knock that block off.
Now, wait a minute, son. You're going to get yourself all tuckered out.
Why, Tom Cameron.
You old rascal, still up to your old tricks, I see.
Mighty glad to see you again, son. Say, you look fitting in a high-powered rifle.
Never felt better. So you two should know each other, Moosehide Larson and Fuzzy Jones.
Hi. Kind of sorry I picked on you, partner. No harm done. Well, there might have been. Anything can happen when I get mad.
Yeah, I noticed the way you came flying out of the door.
Holy smoke.
Where you going?
I got some unfinished business I gotta tend to. What do we do? Wait here and catch him when he comes out?
Let's go see what he's mixed up in.
I don't care what you say. I told you for the last time, I don't know what you're talking about. Now, that mine belongs to me, and I want it recorded. I'll say it. I told you to stay out of here. Let me down. Let me down.
Just a minute. Put him down. Real gentle-like.
This is none of your business.
I'm making it my business. I said put him down.
All right, boys, take it easy. The excitement's all over.
Take him into my office.
Moosehide, it's the second argument you've started today.
Now, listen, Sinclair.
Syndicate already owns the claim that you're trying to
Now,
file.
I tell you, will get you nowhere, understand? Now, I know my right. You ain't got any right. Not around here.
And the sooner you realize that, the better. That's that.
What's this all about?
Go on over to the bar while I get the dust out of my throat, and I'll tell you all about it. And somebody jumped my claim before it could record it. Oh, that's tough.
Where is the claim? Parker Stiggins?
No, that's taboo. Don't even go near the place.
Why not? It's been deserted for years.
I hear it was a ghost town. And when I first come out here, I started up there prospecting. But I didn't get any further than the pass. How come? I got a warning. Took a frying pan right out of my hand while I was cooking the supper. That made me mad. So I hollered out, if you do that again, I'll come right over there and stick tobacco juice right in your eye.
Did they do it again?
Well, yes.
Did you spit the tobacco juice?
No, I changed my tune right quick. The next bullet comes sizzling right over through my hat. Missed me less than a half an inch. And that was just the beginning. I got on the prod then, and I ain't been back there since.
Tell me, who's keeping folks away?
Bob Sinclair, the fellow that owns this place, and another fellow by the name of O'Shea. Those two gents makes their own laws and enforces them.
Now, that's just too bad. Fuzzy and I have come a long ways to prospect Parker Stiggins.
That's too tough a nut to crack. You're fooling with dynamite.
I've often wondered whether I could play one of those harps or not.
Well, this looks like a good chance to find out.
You mean you're going to...
Pay a visit to Parker Stiggins? Yeah. See you later.
I hope so. Keep your shirt on.
What's the idea of pulling a fool stunt like that?
Say, where do you think you're headed?
Parker's digging.
Yeah, we're figuring on doing a little prospecting.
Well, you're just out of luck, brother.
There's plenty of abandoned mines up there, we've been told.
Well, you've been told wrong. Now, you two get back from where you came from.
Gordon, take some of the boys up and see what Roberts wants. They must be laying on that thing.
Well, this must be Parker's diggings. Take a look around.
I think I'll wait here.
You better come with me. Just a crow.
He's showing good sense by getting out of here.
Now, you're not scared, are you?
No, but I just don't like ghosts or ghost towns.
No ghosts can't hurt you?
Maybe not, but they can make you hurt yourself.
See that? Yeah. Somebody just moved away from that window. Doesn't seem to be anybody here. Good.
Something funny going on around here. I know I saw a face, and I'm getting out of here.
Oh, wait a minute. There must be another way out.
This one's good enough for me.
Oh, come on, Fuzzy.
Hey, Tom, something's happened. Get me out of here. Hey, I'm slipping. Get me out of here. Go, hurry up. Hurry up.
Well, what happened to you?
I don't know. The floor walked out from under me.
Yes, I see. Look at that. An old mine shaft. Trap door. Ladder. Perfect setup. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going down and see what's there.
What's the matter?
Yeah, that thing's hot.
You see, I told you there was somebody here. Now I'm sure of it. All right, light it for me and I'll take it along. Now, while I'm gone, you stick around here and take care of anybody that happens to show up.
I'll be too busy taking care of myself.
Here we go. Well, take it easy. Take care of yourself. What? What's the idea of tickling my ribs with a gun?
Where's my father? Well, don't stand there grinning like an ape. Why don't you answer me?
Well, how should I know where your father is?
Because you're holding him in one of these caves.
Well, really, lady, I don't know what you're talking about. What's your name?
I'm Helen Clark, and my father is Dennis Clark.
Dennis Clark, the mining engineer?
So you do know him?
No, but I know his name's as important to mining as Columbus's is to America.
I don't suppose you're aware of the fact that he's disappeared.
Disappeared? What do you mean?
Well, someone must have found out about his discovery and...
What discovery?
I can't tell you.
Now, if you're in trouble, I'd like to help you.
I don't know why, but I believe you.
Thank you.
I believe Dad's being held in one of the abandoned mines in these diggings.
The search been made?
Yes, Mr. Sinclair's tried to find him. He and Dad have some sort of a business deal. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Well, I don't think it'll do any good staying here any longer.
I guess not.
Why'd you let him get so close to you?
I thought the horses were scared from the shot I fired.
Which way they go?
Well, from what they said, they're headed for the diggings.
Come on, let's see if we can find them.
Hey, Fuzzy, give me a hand.
You bet.
Miss Clark, meet Fuzzy Jones.
Hello, Fuzzy. Don't you think it's about time you show me who you are?
Well, my name's Tom Cameron.
I'm glad to meet you.
Now, I think we'd all better get out of here.
Funny, but I never would have taken you for a prospector.
Fella have to have a beard like Fuzzy to be taken for a hard rock man?
Of course not.
Dad?
Don't know. You better get me back to cave.
Are you sure he's the lone rider?
Well, I said he was, didn't I? Take it easy, Jed. That hurts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wonder how Clark's daughter met him.
Well, maybe she got word through without Sinclair knowing it.
Well, if she did, that spells trouble with a capital T.
Now, where's O'Shea?
Oh, he's out there talking to Clark.
Now listen to me, Clark. You're one of those fellas that know it all. You can't be told anything.
How much longer are you going to keep me here?
Until you tell us where you found that gold deposit.
You'll wait a long while before I do that.
All right, take your time. But remember, there isn't a mine or a claim in Spring Valley that we're not interested in, directly or indirectly.
One of these days you'll find out I'm a citizen of a free country.
All right, Mr. Free Citizen. Go on as you're going and see where you land. But if you're wise, you'll take a tip from me and talk quick, or you won't be able to talk at all.
Well, how's the shoulder? About as well as could be expected. Say, do you think Cameron recognized you? Well, what difference does it make if he did?
Well, maybe he'll take it in his head to look for you.
Well, you don't have to worry about that. I can handle him.
I don't want to attract attention to this place.
Well, won't Cameron be snooping around anyhow after meeting Clark's daughter?
Well, all we got to do is put on a couple more guards.
There's an easy way than that. Gordon, you're going out of circulation.
I'll stop him before he gets a chance to do anything.
Now, you're going to be laid up a couple of weeks with that shoulder. So stay out of sight. Jed and I are going to town.
Hello, Mr. Sinclair.
Hello, Helen.
Have you any news of Dad?
No, I haven't. Well, what have you been doing all day?
I was trying to find him.
Where?
In Parker's diggings.
Now, Helen, it's dangerous to fool around those old mine shafts.
So we found out.
Did you say we?
Yes, I was with two prospectors, Fuzzy Jones and Tom Cameron.
Oh, where'd you run into them?
In one of the abandoned mine shafts. Mr. Sinclair, if Dad wasn't being held there, those men wouldn't have fired at us.
What men?
Well, I don't know who they were, but just as we were starting to leave, they...
Now, don't you worry, Helen. Beginning tomorrow, I'll have my men fine-comb every inch of those diggings.
So it was often said, he tried it once too often till he stubbed a piece of lead.
Cactus Joe.
Cactus Joe!
Cactus Joe.
Cactus Joe! Take a lesson from old Cactus Joe. One day the coach came into town and brought a lady there. The ranchers came from all around and Cactus Joe was there. He tipped his hat and said, "How do?" It wasn't Cactus' place. She said, "My man, I don't know you," and slapped him in the face.
Cactus Joe.
Cactus Joe!
Cactus Joe.
Cactus Joe! Take a lesson from old Cactus Joe. One day a quack came into town to sell oil for the hair. And while he gave his famous spiel, old Cactus Joe was there. And after using 20 quarts, he made an awful squaw. His head looked like it had been scalped by some old tomahawk.
Cactus Joe.
Cactus Joe!
Cactus Joe.
Cactus Joe! Take a lesson from old Cactus Joe.
Old Cactus Joe went to the bar to get himself a drink. He put away so many drinks, his eyes began to blink. The waiter called the sheriff in because he wouldn't budge. But then he slept for 30 days by order of the judge. Cactus Joe.
Cactus Joe!
Cactus Joe.
Cactus Joe! Take a lesson from old Cactus Joe. Now there's a moral to this song, remember poor old Joe. He thought that he was plenty smart, one thing he didn't know. That anyone that robs and steals and tries to run away will meet up with the sheriff and he'll learn crime doesn't pay.
Cactus Joe.
Cactus Joe!
Cactus Joe.
Cactus Joe! Take a lesson from old Cactus Joe.
Hello, boys.
Oh,
I'm afraid I got some news that'll spoil your appetites.
it'll have to be pretty bad to do that.
To run a business like mine, a man overhears things. Personally, I've always found it pretty good sense to get someplace else before trouble starts.
Them's my sentiments, exactly.
You should get out of the valley. Both of you.
Beans, Fuzzy?
Thanks.
What'd you say?
I said you should get out of the valley. Both of you.
Just a friendly tip, eh?
Yeah. Just a friendly tip.
Thanks a lot.
Hello, Sinclair.
Howdy.
Which one of you two is Cameron? I am. Is he the one?
Yeah, that's it.
You ever know anybody by the name of Jim Gordon?
Seems to me I have.
Why? You followed him up here and killed him, didn't you?
No, you shot Jim without even giving him a chance. Cameron, I'm taking you in for the murder of Jim Gordon. Light, son, join me. You're just in time.
I think I'll take you up on that, Moosehide.
Heard you had a ruckus last night.
Oh, didn't amount to anything.
I told you he was going to get in a pack of hot water. Sinclair and O'Shea broke many a good man.
Well, we'll see if we can't give them a run for their money.
Well, wrap yourself around that grub while she's hot. Body coming down the road, you better hide.
Seen anybody passing this way?
Not a soul.
Well, don't look like they're headed this way, then.
Well, some of the other boys will pick him up. Come on.
Don't do that, Moosehide. All right, build up the fire with some green brush. We'll send out a long and a short smoke signal. Do it twice. Then wait here for Fuzzy.
What fool's thing are you up to?
I'm going to see those fellas will lead me to their hideout. Now, when Fuzzy gets here, you two head for Parker's digging, see? And I'll be looking for you.
Well, you're certainly a couple of bright boys.
Now, what's the use of crying over spilt milk?
Oh, forget it. I better go on and see if your horse came back.
It kind of hurts.
got here?
Gordon, alive and kicking. Get her open, Sarge. Come on, tie him up.
Say, think that's Gordon.
Get in the swing, Valley. Clutch and I'll cover you.
Let's get out of here. Well, Cameron, did you come back to face the music?
Yeah, and I brought the bandmaster with me to say his little piece. Fuzzy, drag Gordon out. Let's hear him sing.
When they kill a man, most fellas light out.
Well, Gordon was alive when we put him in the wagon.
Can you prove that?
We had a fracas on the way in. One of the bullets must have hit him.
That's fast thinking, Cameron.
Sounds kind of fishy to me.
Listen, O'Shea, I ran across Gordon in Parker's diggings. I brought him in to show you he was still alive.
But he ain't. He's dead.
Well, I'll grant you that, but why should I kill him?
That's what I'm going to find out. In the first place, I'll take that 6 gun of yours.
Not so fast, O'Shea. Who said Cameron killed Gordon?
Don't need no one to say it. They came across him out there alive, but was afraid he'd talk.
It couldn't have happened that way. Not without Brett and me knowing it.
Oh, you and Brenda mixed up in this.
We was with Cameron and the others all the way in from the diggings.
You claim that, too?
Proves what I was saying is the truth, doesn't it?
It sure does. You betcha. Mm-hmm. Well, this changes things quite a bit. But I ain't satisfied, not by a darn sight. A couple of your boys pick up Gordon and take him inside. I gotta go get my rope.
What'd you want to do that for? Well, you boys are just too believing in folks.
Do you know who killed Gordon?
Haven't the slightest idea, but I'm gonna find out.
Well, now things get too tough for you. Remember, Brent and me's got guns. They generally always work when we pull the trigger.
I'll say they do. Thanks for using them in the barroom the other night.
We're always glad to help a couple of fellas like you.
Well, so long.
So long.
So long. What do you suppose their reason was for lying to O'Shea? Funny, isn't it? Yeah. Almost too funny. Come on.
Did Gordon do any talking?
What do you know about this, Red?
I run onto Cameron and the moose hide tying up Gordon. I tried to stop him, but they outshot me.
Oh, they did.
What do you mean?
Gordon was dead when he got here.
Dead?
Yeah. One of your bullets must have got him.
We was lucky.
I don't know about that. Cameron found the secret entrance into the cave.
How do you know?
Gordon's hat and gun was laying there.
I better have a couple of the boys stop Cameron before he gets up there.
No. That's not the way to handle it.
Why not?
Just leave it to me. Come on, Red.
but we found an entrance into the mountain.
Well, did you see any signs of Father?
We haven't had a chance to look yet.
That's where we're going now.
Well, wait, and I'll go with you.
No. That isn't wise, Helen.
Oh, well, I won't be in the way.
No, you just stay here. We'll only be gone a couple of hours.
All right.
Good girl.
We'll be seeing you.
Cameron and his partner headed this way.
Well, let's take him. Wait a minute. I got an idea. Why should we kill him? We let Clark do it. Yeah, how? Now, this is what I'm going to do. You get the idea?
That's not a bad idea.
All right, you boys wait here.
I want to tell you once and for all.
Take it easy, Clark. You know, I'm all fed up with the dealer handing you. You see, I'm holding the sack because you've never seen anybody but me.
And I'll never forget you.
Not even if I was to forget to lock that door when I go out? Or if I was to leave a gun where you could find it?
What are you driving at?
I'll make a deal with you, Clark.
What is it?
If you promise not to remember ever seeing me, I'll do just what I said. You know, they're going to kill you whether you talk or not. And I don't want any part of that.
Who are the others in this with you?
Well, never mind about them. This is just between you and me.
All right. I'll do what you say. I'll forget I ever saw you.
Thanks, Clark. You've sure taken a load off my mind. Good luck.
Did he go for it? Like a hungry fish goes for bait. He'll kill Cameron, and then we'll grab him.
All right, outside, boys. Come on.
You try that tunnel.
You stay here with the horses.
Tom will skin me alive for bringing you up here.
I'll fix it with him.
to work. Red, you and I better get back to town to report to Sinclair. The rest of you boys stay here.
Get up.
Don't you, Tom. It's my father. Dad, are you all right?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh, this is my dad. Dad, we've been looking all through these tunnels for you.
There's no time to explain. Someone may have heard that shot. Come on, let's get out of
Get out
here.
through the old shaft. I'll show you. So when he made me the proposition, naturally I accepted, although I was doubtful of the outcome.
From your description of him, I'd say it was O'Shea.
They gave you that gun so you'd either kill Tom or me. I don't understand.
O'Shea and Sinclair are working together. They're the law in these parts. They made a mistake giving you an option on Parker's diggings. They were putting you in a spot where you'd either have to talk or face a murder charge.
When does the option expire, Dad?
The 24th of this month at sundown.
Well, that's today. Going to take it up?
Certainly, it's the richest prospect I ever ran across.
We better drop in and see Mr. Sinclair.
Yeah. Helen, you meet me in town later.
All right, Dad.
I gotta hand it to you, O'Shea, the way you boys stopped Cameron.
Well, I told you to leave it to me. Now we're in the clear.
How are you? Here you are.
So, what's this?
Balance due on my option to purchase Parker's diggings.
Well, you'd better let me get the contract. Just read that paragraph.
It is further agreed that the party of the second part, Dennis Clark, will pay to the party of the first part, Robert Sinclair, the final sum of $40,000 in legal currency of the United States before sundown on the 24th day of May.
Get the point?
I can't say that I do.
Well, legal currency is cash, not checks.
You accepted my check for the initial payment.
Yeah, but the contract calls for cash. That's what I want.
My bank's in Benton. I can't get over there and back before sundown.
Well, that's your worry, not mine.
There's a slim chance you could get the Benton back, son. How? By taking a trail us old-timers knows. It cuts off miles. Called the Indian Head Trail.
Thanks. I may be able to get the Benton and get the cash for you, Mr. Clark.
Will you try?
You bet.
Come on, I'll give you a check.
Keep your eye on O'Shea while I'm gone.
Right.
You're not as clever as you thought. Now listen, O'Shea. Cameron mustn't get back here with that money.
I'll see that he don't. Red, round up the boys.
is he?
There goes the sun. Time's up.
I didn't think he'd make it.
Now that that deal's fallen through, Clark, I'm ready to offer you another one.
I'm not interested.
Don't be a dog in a manger.
I said I wasn't interested.
Look, it's Tom.
Well, Sinclair, there's your money.
You're too late, Cameron. Missed the sun by about 3 minutes. Too bad.
3 minutes. You're not going to be that technical.
That's what the contract called for.
I'm sorry. Give me those saddlebags. The sun may have set in the valley, but it's still shining up here.
This ain't legal.
Well, you'd better take the money, Sinclair. You're going to need it when you face trial for kidnapping.
You don't know what you're talking about.
O'Shea does, and he did all the talking that was necessary.
And you'll both have plenty of time to think it over.
Why don't you boys change your mind?
In a month, this place will be a thriving town.
Me and Tom don't like crowds.
We'll be coming by someday.
And make her soon. All right, Moosehide. Well, goodbye.
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 Goodbye,
I'll
Tom.
be seeing you soon.